Good evening and welcome to Fleece TV. In brief tonight, due to some not insubstantial technical difficulties with some of the stuff we were hoping to bring you, so we'll be bringing that to you on another occasion. Anyway, you join us here tonight in the barn, sat on the table, what is used by many of our couples when they come to get wedded here, we obviously were missing that side of things, but we're also missing music, and a little later at the end of the show we're going to bring you a recording of some music that took place in here before lockdown some time ago, apparently, or not apparently, according to my partner who's shaking her head, but I'm pretty certain it did. Could have happened in here, but anyway.
It happened in here, but the clip we have is in the dugout.
Oh, I see. The clips from in the pub. This is anyway, racing ahead. Just want to talk a little bit about the Fleece merchandise moment, and for many, many years the Fleece and its images have been recorded and used for various opportunities to buy things like these lovely plates. We've been collecting a few of these. There you go, there you can see the old Fleece there. It's the same pattern and it's the same manufacturers, which is Staffordshire. There you go, same guys, English ironstone tableware, and I imagine there's a number of you out there who's got some of this stuff. If you've got any of it, we've got other things like gravy boats and sugar bowls and things that we keep an eye out and collect them. But if you've got any that you want to share with us, pictures or just information about any bits of fleecy bric-a-brac that you've collected over the years, that would be really great. Going back, this is what I may have featured this before. This is a cider mug, and this was copied from an original cider mug, but is made by the National Trust, who are also in there trying to make a shilling out of the Fleece's imagery. God bless them. And then lastly, I'm going to show you this beauty. This is a rare beast indeed. I think we had 24 of these made about 15 years ago by a local potter in Evesham, says the Fleece Inn. That's the only one I've got left. The others all got sold. But there were lots of other things. There were things that we did immediately after the fire, like a tile with the Fleece Inn and the date on it, and a lovely leaded window, which we've still got one or two for sale, should you wish to purchase. But certainly one of them made some good money in an asparagus auction one time, going back in about 2005. So lots of bric-a-bracy things, and we'll try and bring you some more of that. But today we decided to have a little wander around the village, and did you know that Brepverton is known as a village of dovecots? And here are just a few of the dovecots that we've got. First of all, if my technical director recalls the order in which we took them, on Main Street, there is a beauty, an absolute beauty in the Manor Gardens, which I'm hoping I'll be able to have a more in-depth look at some point, courtesy of Mr. and Mrs. Anstey in due course. And also we've got, again on Main Street, a lovely dovecot with a dovecot next to it, a double dovecot, I think. If anybody knows any of the history of the dovecots of Brepverton, please let us know, because it is, why is Brepverton known as a village of dovecots? But it is, or at least it was. The last picture, which is down the street there, is of the picture of the dovecot, which is a house now, but was formerly, of course, a dovecot. And people raised doves for... Eh?
Apologies, dovecot owners, I can't find that one.
Oh, okay. Not to worry. We're and then the other thing we saw when we were walking along is windy cherries. So here are some lovely ripe cherries blowing. Isn't that amazing? Do we have the pub vid? A little pub vid there. So, also on our walk, we encountered the two other pubs that were in the village, which we will talk about at another time, I hope. The old Victoria.
So we have the old Victoria,
pub and the old New Inn opposite each other. A pub that attracted tourists. And then the other pub is the old New Inn, which is, they're both now houses. And the Victoria has a lovely little estate around the back of it called, oddly enough, Victoria Gardens. And the New Inn has a little house attached to the back of it, which is not called that. So there are some stories about these houses, but I will save them for another time. And it's now time, actually, for Julian's joke.
I visited the doctor the other day. After an examination, he told me I was colourblind. It was a terrible shock as it came completely out of the yellow.
So, welcome back. Thanks, Jules. That's pretty much all we've got time for in this brief edition of Fleece TV. And we're just going to show an early morning, I think, bit of music sessioning, which was back in a thing called Carver Cave, which happens every January here at the Fleece, where lots of bods with musical skills and talents come together, play their socks off overnight. So here's to that, and thank you for joining us here at Fleece TV.